Here. Okay, so so when Pauline just now say 20 years younger than her, right? But I think yes, in terms of age, maybe 20 years younger. But I think she also look very amazingly young, right? Okay, so let's give another round of applause to her. I think she did a fantastic job taking you guys through the entire new skin business opportunity, right? Honestly, right, after understanding how amazing the new skin platform was, do you all think that when I first understood, right, I straight away commit? I straight away do? No. Okay, so for those of you all seeing me for the very first time, I just want to be very grateful for the new skin opportunity. Why? Because prior to new skin, I was just a student. Okay, fresh graduate, just come out, went to NS. Okay, I met my sponsor in NS. Okay, he shared with me, but I didn't let him finish. In fact, the moment he opened his mouth, okay, I shut him up. Okay, imagine I say this in Chinese. I say, don't waste your time. Okay, whatever that you are doing, not interested. Okay, won't do. But most important, don't go around and scam old people's money. Okay, Then, I left it there. Okay, and then he was shocked. Okay, but I think I'm very grateful and thankful because he's a very good friend, right? So he was intentional. Let me tell you. Intentional, okay, but every time we meet, he helped me to understand, right, the power of this platform. Okay, so, I think after a while, I tell him, don't go and scam old people's money. Then the first person, right, that I go and scam, right, is actually my mother. Okay, then I go and share with my mother. Okay, so anyways, I also want to be very appreciative, right, because the reason why I committed into this business was also because of my family, right? All along since young, I think I come from a very privileged and well-to-do family. Okay, my parents work very hard, they give me everything that they can give me, right? But the only exchange was that majority of the time they were not around. Okay, so I felt that pinch, right? And I wanted to earn back their time. I wanted to earn back their time. So me being me, right, and then you all can see at the top right corner, that is actually me, so you all can imagine, right, when I'm young, okay, like, so chubby, so blur, so, look a bit fat, right, look a bit like, I don't know, grow up or become what, right? So that was me, and I was honestly very doubtful of myself. Every single path, right, that I took, right, I was honestly asking myself, hey, really can or not? Really can or not? I don't know how many of y'all relate to me, but everything that y'all do, right, y'all start to ask yourself, really can or not? Okay, so, that was me, but, after I saw that my parents led the way, they showed the way, right, they study hard, last time no degree so they took their O-levels, they finished their O-levels, they find a high-paying job. Right? That is what I did. So do you think that this success formula and blueprint, right, was also given to me? Yes. Definitely given to me, right? So they also want me to study hard, okay? Then they also want me to go and get a degree and then find a high-paying job, okay? But I couldn't fulfill this, okay? I couldn't fulfill this, right? Because I think no matter how hard I study, I no matter how hard, okay, cannot go in one. Okay? So this is what happened to me, okay? I studied hard, but I cannot get into a university. Okay, I apply. Okay, I'm very honest with you all. I apply, but then cannot get in there. Then I also don't want to study private. Then I tell myself, never mind lah. Okay, maybe no need to study so hard lah. I can do other things hard, right? So you know what I go and do? So my thinking of a success formula, right, is I work hard, okay, I work very hard. So at the age of 16, right, after my O-levels, I told my dad, I don't want your money anymore. But reflecting back, right, the only reason why I didn't want his money, okay, was because I wanted him to be around. I wanted him to be around. I told him that I didn't want your money, but I don't know how to communicate. So I just tell him that I don't want your money. I don't want your money. But so I think a bit of backstory is that my dad, he works away from the family, so he's always in Batam. So I only see him on the weekends. And if you all know, right, if you are, when I was much younger, right, I will always go out on the weekends. So almost, right, I don't have time to see my father, right? So I keep thinking and asking myself, is this really what I wanted? But so I didn't want to just study hard. I wanted to work hard. I wanted to try many things. So in fact, I really went on to try many things, right? Knocking doors, selling toothpaste, selling toothbrush, selling ice cream, doing delivery, giving flyers, okay, everything I tried it before, okay? As a waiter, serving, as an admin, in healthcare, whichever, right? I really tried everything, right, that you can name, right, before. Only, right, for one thing, I thought that I can build, right, multiple streams of income. Because I didn't factor in this thing called time. right? I didn't factor in this thing called time,
Yes.
right? And when I continue to work so hard, right, you all might be wondering, why you work so hard? I work so hard because I want to be successful, ma. I want to become a successful entrepreneur, ma. So when I was younger, I didn't have guidance, right? I didn't have, a system. I didn't have the environment to help me, ma. So I just tell myself, okay, I just work very hard, and I was willing to even, last time, I think some of y'all would know, when y'all go for banquet, y'all see those servers, right? You're very young, So I was one of them also. Then I asked my manager if I could sleep at the hotel, just so that I can work right back to back shifts, so that I can earn that $600-700 a week. Just like that. Yeah, then okay, 600-700 actually a lot at when I was 18 or 19 years old. Actually a lot. Yeah, a lot. Right? Then I worked 4 weeks, how much I earned? About 2,000 plus. Yeah, easily, right? My friends go to school maybe with allowance, I go to school with $2,000, right? Yeah, then honestly, right, the back then me, right, you wouldn't have liked. Yeah, because very show off, very 好脸, okay, very arrogant also. Yeah, just because, right, I spend my weekends working my ass off. Okay, but that was me. So I thought that I worked so hard, right? It's only because I wanted to become successful. I've seen many successful entrepreneurs and business owners, right? I wanted to mirror that success, right? But I didn't know how. So I wanted to be like that because I know they are wealthy, ma. I know they are rich, ma. They got that lifestyle, ma. And I wanted that, right? I wanted to be known. I wanted to be loved. I wanted to be respected also, ma. Yeah. So that was really me. And actually, is this really what I honestly just all I wanted? Okay, so not really. So when I was studying, I went on to help my uncle's business. Okay, I helped him to actually create Singapore's first ever, flaming beef bowl. I think if some of y'all have seen this before, some of you have Googled about it before, probably y'all would have known. Yeah, so we were at Suntec City. Back then, my uncle come and asked me. He said, "I'm going to open a restaurant. Can you help me?" I said, "Can. You pay me 12." So last time, right, highest pay for part time is 10. I said, "You pay me 12, then I work for you." Yeah, then he think. He think very long, He think very long. Then after a while, right, he like, "Okay lah, you just come and help me. I pay you 12." Then I say, "On one condition, you hire my friend also." They say, "Wow, 1 plus 1 then both must $12 Then I say, "Yeah, want or not? Don't want MI long? I stay. I stay at my previous bar and bistro and work there for $10. Yeah, I not in it for the money, I'm in it for the experience, right?" Then he say, "Okay lah, then you come." Yeah, because he needed staff. So after working for him for a while, right, we went on moving forward, right. He trusted me. Okay, so long story short, he trusted me, right. I became one of his key managers, right, and we started to develop new concepts, right, in his restaurant. Okay, so after developing all of this, we wanted to franchise, ma. Yeah. Okay, but guess what happened? I had to enlist. Okay, so when I had to enlist, right, that was honestly my life-changing moment. And I asked myself honestly during my studies, why I go and work so hard? Why would I go and work for my uncle? Right? Why would I go and gain all this experience? All because, right, I saw that there was an opportunity, right, to become a business owner. So after working for him for a while, after having proven, right, to create certain Insta-worthy, trending food F&B concepts, right, I went on to become a F&B consultant at a very young age. You think people trust me? No, right? Yeah, but honestly, got a few trust me lah. Okay, so I pitched already, right? They're willing to pay me. So I was earning not too bad of an income before I enlisted. Okay, so but what changed, right, was my enlistment. Okay, and after my enlistment, right, I started to realize and understand, right, why I was so depressed. Okay, yeah, trust me, that was my most depressing moment. But I won't say that NS is a bad thing. Okay, so give me some time, okay, to share a little story. So I felt very depressed. Yeah, because why? So at 11 years old, right, I lost my grandfather. Okay, and that was the only time, right, that I saw my dad came home and he was crying. So I started to ask myself, like, I actually hated him because I asked myself, you spend so many years, right, of your life just working in Batam, but you never ever come home, and all you could do, right, is cry. Yeah. So I hated him, right? I didn't like that he was away from the family. Yeah, and I didn't know how to communicate that. I wanted his time. I wanted him to come back to the family. Yeah, but I just couldn't. But I think I'm very thankful to New Skin because I think about 3 years ago, right, when I achieved whatever I achieved, I gave him a call. I tell him, I say, "Dad, retire, right? Just come home." Yeah, because I saw that all this time I thought that my wife is just my mom because she's alone, ma. Yeah, but she's alone because my dad is not. Yeah, so I told her, right? Yeah, say, you come home. Yeah, you don't need to. Because the last person that he's worried about, right, is this son that didn't get a degree. Okay? Is this son that didn't get a degree. So I told him, I said, don't worry. Right? And actually, if you see all the photos I have with him, right, was all very young one. Yeah, nowhere, right, in my teenage years, I have photos with him one. Because he's away from the family. Right? So I asked myself, why I wanted that success is really because I wanted to earn back my dad's time. So when I went on to NS at the start, very depressing because I was making a good income, so I can actually give the assurance, right? Okay, can, you know, my father don't have to worry, my mother don't have to worry. But NS came along, then they gave me how much? 500. Then how to tell my parents? Say, $500 I retire lah. Can, yeah, but cannot. So at first, right, I was honestly very lost. But I'm very thankful because I met my sponsor, right, Sian. So he introduced this opportunity to me at the start. Yeah, I told him, I said, don't waste your time. Okay, this cheat old people's money one, not interested lah. Okay, I said it in Chinese. If I say in Chinese, is 你这个骗老人家的钱哦，你不要跟我讲。Okay, so it's like that. It's a bit more like in his face. Yeah, but he take it, he was blur lah, honestly, then he started to talk about other thing already. But after a while, right, he started to really help me to see this, and I think I'm very thankful also because he introduced me, right, to my mentor Clinton. Okay, and Clinton, after a long talk, okay, Clinton only left me with this one quote that stayed true, right, in my entire life until today, right, which is, he's mentioned this, how you do anything, right, is how you do everything. Because I told him I wanted to act as though I was crazy, then go and find my IC in the parade square, you know. Then keep finding. Then I hope, right, that they will bring me to, you know, a mental issue, right? Yeah, I wanted to do that. I read honest. I tell you all, I told Clinton that, right? So he left me with this sentence. He said, "How you do anything, right, is how you do everything." At that point of time, you think I understand? Don't understand also. Then I asked. Then I think. I went back with that quote, okay? How you do anything is how you do everything. So, because I wanted to become an entrepreneur. So, if I were to act crazy or geng lah, they call it, right? Geng. I don't know how to translate geng. Geng. Yeah, okay, geng right? Like act crazy lah, okay? Right? I wanted to geng. So, I asked myself, if next time I were to do business, right, I would have this kind of attitude also. So, I absorbed that, right, and I took it with me. In fact, I did very, very, very well, right, in NS. Okay, I think I graduated top of my company. Right? I got the opportunity, right, to go into leadership school. Right, I also graduated top 1% in OCS. I was offered a scholarship, but I didn't sign on. Okay, because at that point, right, it was a crossroad. I was asking myself, what is the life I wanted? So I knew that I was already working so hard. Do I want to continue working so hard, right, just in exchange, right, to retire my dad? I felt that cannot, because I did everything that I can, right, last time, right, to work very hard already. Yeah, so it's not that they don't pay well. They pay very well, in fact, right? But I didn't want my time off the family. That's why I didn't sign on. So only two opportunities that I could choose from: commit to New Skin or commit to the force, right? Commit to the country, right? I believe that if I commit to New Skin, I can still commit to my country, right? So I chose New Skin. Okay, so I went through employment. I asked myself, exchanging time for money. Wow, actually, really, exchange time for money. Okay, lor, can lor. But that time when I asked my uncle for a pay raise, you know what he told me? He said, "You also undergraduate only, also don't have diploma. You still want to ask me for pay raise?" Wow, I think if my uncle talked to me like that, right? If I ask other bosses, how? So I don't know how many of you all got asked for pay raise before. I don't know. Yeah, but that scarred me, you know. Yeah, because it's my own uncle. I thought you were like, okay lah, steady. I raise your pay a bit, right? But no, he never. Yeah, he never. Right? So I told him, I said, "Never, I don't work for you already. I start my own. You partner me. You pay me in marketing expense. Yeah, you pay me. I know that, you know, accounting. This one can pay ma. You got this money for me, right? But your staff, you cannot pay me ma." So I let that pitch to him. He said, "Okay, okay. Huh? I don't understand that." So I went on to start my own business, right? So I became an F&B consultant. So I so-called closed my first client, which is my uncle. Right, so I became his F&B consultant, right, and then we worked together, right, and he helped me to build up my portfolio. Okay, but what came along was NS. So this took away time, took away every single time that I had from me. right? So I started to think, next time, if I sick, or anything happen to me that have a downtime for 2 years, right? How? Yeah, I got no income, Then I started to get very, very worried. Okay, so I was looking for an opportunity, and of course, right, long story short, I met my sponsor Yen. Okay, then I considered, right, of course, investing. I want to invest lah, but I already say 500 a month, where got money? Right? So I really wanted to invest, but I was thinking, how could I leverage a system that could work for me so that I could make more money, right? Because I believe that cash flow, right, is more important than just having cash alone, right? So I asked myself, actually, my choice, right, is very, very important, because I, from door to door, sell ice cream, sell toothpaste, go and do delivery, then go and serve people, do everything that I can, right? Try to run my own freelance service, company, everything, right? I asked myself really, if I went through employment and I understand the struggles, I went through self-employment and I understood the struggles also, and then I see my uncle's traditional business, right, always up and down one. If the food are trending, okay lah, that 2 years do very well, then after that how? Yeah, must think of something else, So I couldn't take this roller coaster ride for myself, right? Because I had to go through NS and everything, and mentally, right, I was struggling, right? Mentally, I was struggling, so I asked myself, honestly, what kind of choice, right, do I really want to make, right, that would equate to the lifestyle that I can really have? So I started to ask myself, and I started to be very cautious, right, of the choices that I make, because I made a lot of choices and I felt that it was the wrong choice. Because the life I have now, right, is basically the sum average of all the choices that I made, right, the past 27 years of my life. So I asked myself, wow, cannot, okay? Then when I saw this new skin opportunity curve, let me tell you the first reaction I had, Ken. Yeah, sure not. Yeah, sure not. Like that, go all the way up one. Who don't want? I also want, but sure not. Okay? In fact, when I saw the new skin opportunity, and I believe that, Pauline did a great job, right, to share with you all how reputable a company we are partnering. I believe, right, that even if at the beginning it's slow, right, at the back, right, it will start to grow and it will start to compound, right, and this growth is exponential. So I got very interested. I wasn't impatient anymore, right? I wanted to ask myself, right, what could I do for the next 5, 7 years, 10 years, right, and build up something, right, that I can call my own. Okay, right? So I realized, right, same amount of time, same amount of effort, right, but different platform, different platform, I got a different result. In fact, I had less amount of time, okay, because I did this business when I was in NS, and the only time that I had was my weekends. So instead of spending my weekends at, banquets, hotels, staying over there just to serve other people, right, I started to transform other people's life. And then I got a different outcome. Worth it or not? I think very worth it, right? Okay, so that was really why I asked myself, I spend less amount of time, same amount of effort, okay? Different platform, I got a different result. I was shocked, right? I still couldn't understand and wrap my head around it, right? Until I started to realize, right, that we have very, very amazing products here. So I myself, right, okay, just like many of you guys here, started on the TR90, which is the now TR Me. Okay, so this was me before, okay, very skinny, very small size, and this was after, this was during NS. Can you imagine the fittest peak of where you should be is not really what I want in terms of the appearance, okay? My body fat was about 18, still not bad, okay? Yeah, I think quite fit but I didn't like how I look. Okay? So after the program, right, this is what happened. Okay? This is what happened. So I asked myself, right, same amount of work, same amount of time, then after that, right, wow, 6-pack. Who don't want? Right? I believe that the moment you get 6-pack, right, you want to maintain, right? Okay? Can I be very honest with you all? Maintaining it, right, is not very hard. After, right, TRNT. Really, I'm not lying. Okay? So, this is me now. Okay? This is me now. And this is me, haven't taken TR Me yet. So, after I take TR Me, you can imagine the future. Which is me here, actually, right? Right? Okay, so, I asked myself that actually, not just could I have transformed myself, I went on to help many, many, many other people. Okay, and I saw the income here, it was real. Because when I say I tried many things, right, I also tried a lot of other direct selling companies. Yeah, I tried, okay? I don't want to name lah, okay? But I tried, okay? I tried why then? Because I already tell you I want money. But a lot of those that I tried, right, I never ever received money before. Okay? I really do it and I never received money before. And why I was so skeptical? Because my mom takes products, right, from every single direct selling company that you can ever imagine, okay? And nothing ever happened to her. Okay, but after she took okay, our age lock series, her migraine issues got better. She lost 6 kg of body fat, right? And you know, she just become even more young. Okay, today I think she's almost 60. But I think if you look at her right just now, she's like my sister. Yeah, she's almost 60. She's like my sister. Okay, right? So you know, in 3 to 6 months, I really saw this income, and I was in NS. The most amazing thing was that I worked very, very closely, right, with the person that introduced me this opportunity, right? I gave him everyone that I could arrange, right, before I flew to a Brunei training, okay, when I was in NS. When I came back, right, this amount came into my bank account. So I asked myself, right, really, less amount of time, same amount of work, right, but I get different platform, really different result. Okay, so I started to understand that, hey, there is something here that I don't understand, which was this. There was something here that I don't understand, and I want to understand. Because I wanted to understand how could this help me, right, to scale the potential of the income, right, that I'm actually making right now. And I don't want it to be active. I don't want it to be passive. I don't want it to be active, right? So I started to ask myself, oh, if really can, right, then why not? Why not give it a shot? Because if I was working so hard already, right, nothing to lose, right? If I was working so hard already, nothing to lose. So I gave everything that I could, and thankfully, right, not only, right, my business expanded in Singapore, it expanded to places like Malaysia, Indonesia, and even in Vietnam, right? So I think this is really, really something that I've taken away from this opportunity today, and I'm really very thankful because there is a proven success roadmap here. There's a proven system, right? So when we talk about system, successful business mentors, from successful entrepreneurs, from people who have walked the way, right, and really understand, right, each and every step, right, that you can take, right, to success. And not just that, when I saw that they have a leadership pipeline, okay, they have a leadership training, right, I started to get very interested because that was my background, that was where I came from, and I started to invest my time here to understand, right, how this platform could change my life. Because every success roadmap, right, definitely have an opportunity. And the key selling point of this, right, is because they told me, when you go all the way to your $1 million mark and attend MBA, right, you can go to universities like MIT, Harvard, and all that. So at the start, I told you, all right, I didn't get a degree. Yeah, but I realized, right, if I do new skin with ST, I can get to go to universities like that. Even better, right? Yes. Correct? Even better. So I asked myself, never mind lah, actually nothing to lose really nothing to lose, okay? So that was really what I love and like about this platform. That's why I'm very, very, very grateful, okay? Not only, right, did it help me transform my life, it transformed my shape, transformed my size, transformed my body. I moved on to help many, many, many other people, right, to transform their lives also. And most importantly, after transforming their lives, they move on to transform even more lives as well. Right, so I think, can you give like our products, right, an amazing round of applause, right? Because honestly, I only know how to exercise, Do you think I knew anything, right, about weight loss? Do you all think I knew anything, right, about getting in shape? Especially if I was someone who bulked up, I wouldn't have known anything, right, about weight loss. But because of our amazing products, right, it enabled me, it allowed me, right, to help people, right, from all walks of life, right? Different age group, different demographics, still being able, right, to live life, right, to the fullest and transform, to discover an even better self of themselves also. Okay, so what I really want to share with all of y'all, right, is New Skin is really a lifestyle. Okay, I think after sharing with you guys my father's story, right, I'm very thankful for New Skin because New Skin gave me a new lifestyle. New Skin gave me a new lifestyle, right, because it gave me an opportunity, right, to spend a lot more time with them. Right, a lot, right? So now, right, you see, in this rough age, okay, ever since I started about 21, 22, right, I started to have photos with my dad, okay? I started to eat with him, go out with him, bring them out to eat, right? Oh, you know, eat like Hai Di Lao and all that one. Yeah, you know, so that last time, right, wow, I keep thinking that this money can spend. Yeah, but now, right, it's more of like, I think I will spend this money because what's more important is the smiles on their face. right? What's more important is the smiles on their face. So, really, I'm thankful, right? And last time, even when we celebrate birthday, right, my dad is also not around. Yeah, so this is my brother's birthday. He just, celebrated his birthday a couple of weeks ago, right? And we were all together because now he's retired, Yeah, he's at home, He wants to be where he be where, Yeah, okay, so, I'm really, really, very, very thankful. And not only that, I get to eat, right, and spend money, okay, on the things I really like. Because last time, very hard to earn money, So I don't want to spend. But now, right, I will spend. And I will spend on things like that. Yeah, maybe $300-400 steak, that people don't understand why I will spend this money, right? But I will spend. Yeah, because I love to eat beef, right? And not only beef, right? I think there's a lot of different kind of food, right? That honestly, it costs a bomb, right? And last time, I cannot afford this bomb, okay? Because the only thing that will bomb is my pocket, confirm, right? So I tell myself, cannot yeah. But I move on to, enjoy this lifestyle. So I think I'm really very, very thankful. And not only that, I get to keep a healthy lifestyle, right? With the people that I love also. Yeah, my best friend, right? He's a national athlete, and I get to train with him. Yeah, I pay him also, okay? I get to train with him, right? So I'm very thankful because I enjoy what I'm doing, and I believe, right, that through the products, right, it helped me to understand why health is so important. Why health is really so important. And I think not only that, when I went on to expand business and all that, fly to Vietnam, it's just a 2.5-hour flight, right? Okay? The only consideration that I had when I took this business class flight, right, is I should have taken it to somewhere else. Why I take this 2-hour flight, right, to Vietnam just to sit business class? But you know why? I get to, right? I'm thankful because New Skin, right, helped me to understand that this is a lifestyle. And I get to. So I didn't hesitate. I see, okay okay boom, Yeah, last time I would think that, hey, this is me, I'm probably working like 3-4 months of selling toothpaste to every door, okay, before I can take this flight. Yeah, so I'm really, really very, very thankful because it really changed my life. It expanded my horizon. It helped me to see, right, that in life, right, there is so much more, right, to ask for, to live for, right? And not only that, I get to do it with so many friends, right? Go on yacht parties, celebrate, enjoy, and I think this is the sum, right, of our life. And I think not just doing it with your friends, not just doing it with your loved ones, not just getting a good health, good life, spending money on the things that you like, don't have to look at your bank account, the only thing that will be bombing, right, is your life, right, not your pocket, right, okay? You don't have to worry about all these kind of things, and most importantly, right, I'm very thankful because I get to earn back, right, my parents' time. I get to earn back their time. I get to communicate with them. I get to talk to them, right? I get to really express, right, this thing called love, right? Because many times we should know that love, right, is spent time. But when we don't spend enough time, right, we realize, right, that your love is also compromised. So I ask myself that, what is the kind of lifestyle that I want? So, not only having all this lifestyle, I believe that I also discovered an even better version of myself. Okay, I think, I'm really very, very, very thankful for this opportunity. Not only, right, has it helped me to realize this lifestyle, it has helped me to realize, right, the potential that I can have here as well. So, I'm really very, very thankful, and I just want to encourage you guys, right, if there's something in your mind that is very logical, because I used to be very logical because I tried many things, right, and I only asked myself one thing, because I had dreams. And because I had dreams, right, I asked myself, every single time that I spent on every single platform that I had last time, did it give me the outcome, right, and make me inch and even step, right, closer to my dream? My answer was a very, very clear no. My answer was a very, very clear no. So I started to understand that my choice will lead on, right, to the destiny that I have today in my life. And what I really want to end off with is that dreams are really not logical, right? It was only because, right, I told myself that, I can do a lot more, right? I could live a lot better. Although it was a lot of struggles, right? But I believe, right, that as long as there is something that you clearly want, what is the worst that can happen to you? You look good, right? The worst that can happen to you, right, is you look not only good, you look very good, right? So, who here, right, want to look good one? Okay? Who here want to double your income one? Okay, so you see, if you want to look good, double your income, right, and discover an even better version of yourself, I believe, right, this is the choice, right, that honestly I encourage you all make that choice because you all will start to see, right, that things will unfold very, very differently. Okay, so thank you everyone. My name is WenYang. Okay, I hope that I will see you all in this environment, in this organization, in this community. Thank you so much. Success together. Together we succeed. Thank you everyone.